Alright, Shalom. I want to start this video by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, all praises due. And in today's video, just wanted to go through some freestyle of highlighted precepts on my King James Version Apocrypha Bible app. Hopefully this is edifying. And I want to go to Isaiah 43:1 first. But now thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shah that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. So this precept is just basically encouragement, in these last days of, not having fear of the things to come, because we have already been redeemed by the blood of Yahushua, and we really just need to remember that when all these when these perilous times, kick to a whole new level, we just got to understand that we're already redeemed and that we are the Most High's chosen people, and that we are of the 1/3 remnant that is scheduled to get saved out of, Jacob's trouble, this society completely collapsing. So we just need to remember that and continue to be in the faith. And this is the next precept I wanted to get. I don't even got to go to the highlighted one. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art as also called and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. So all we have to do is continue in the faith. Continue pushing out this word, of course. But we just got to continue in the faith of, following Yahweh Shai and doing what he tells us to do, and we really don't have anything to worry about. I can't stress that enough. We really don't, but we are going to be tested along the way. Me personally, my job, they're coming hard down with this vaccine. Just was offered it yesterday. They came at my job and offered to get me vaccinated. I declined, and I encourage you guys to decline that as well, because that is it. We are in those days where you take anything from Esau, you're pretty much finished. So you got to continue in the faith and know that do not take anything that Esau's pushing. Do not take, anything that he's pushing, because it is a detriment to you, and he wants you to go down with him ultimately, and that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The spirit of Yahweh Shah resting on you, you must remain strong and flee temptation. And this is the spirit, actually. This is the Matthew 26 and verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yes, so we gotta continuously watch and pray that we don't enter into Esau's snares or, anything that this world's got going on, man. We gotta pray to get out of temptation, because it's not easy, No servant is greater than his master. If Yahushua had to face temptations, we're going to have to face the same temptations. Now, not necessarily the same, but we are going to have to go through temptations just like Yahushua did, No servant is greater than his master. I can get that precept. No servant yeah, this is, yeah, let's get John 15:20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept me, my saying, they will keep yours also. Yeah, so we're not greater than Yahushua, and, you know, obviously Yahushua is not greater than, Yahweh. But if he had to endure afflictions in his life, we're going to have to deal with the same thing. And basically, we're getting the same lot that Yahushua did, which is a beautiful thing. He was pretty much, or he had gotten put to death, but he resurrected, But in this life, we are going to ultimately put to death off these bodies, these, fleshly bodies, and be resurrected into new spiritual bodies. So, it's just a beautiful thing. But let's go to the book of, let's see. Let's go to Mark 10:31. But many that are first shall be last, and the last first. That's what's happening right now. We, as the chosen people, were last for a very, very long time. But now the Most High is raising us up to be first. We are first now, spiritually. Physically, we are going to be first. There's going to come that point in time where we will be first. We will no longer be last, Spiritually, it's already done. But once it manifests itself physically, the whole world will see that we Israelites, as the 1/3, the 144, elect men, the next rulers on this planet will be first, along with, reigning with Yahushua. So we just got to continuously remember that we are first now. We are. It's just in a spiritual sense, but it's going to manifest itself physically pretty soon. Let's go into another precept. This is this is Psalms 25:9. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way. So that's going into, pretty much the wise, the ones that have this wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures. He's going to guide us in these perilous times. He's going to be with us in these perilous times. He's not going to leave us. And you can just know that he's not going to leave us because he woke us back up. He woke us back up. And we can get that in Daniel chapter 12 in the 2nd verse. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. That's what's going on right now. We're having the remnant wake up to everlasting life, and then we're having a lot of people wake up to shame and everlasting contempt. So we just got to know that we're blessed. No matter what we don't have or what we want, we know we're going to get all of that in the kingdom. We're going to get everything that we've ever wanted out of life in the kingdom. But the kingdom starts here with us. It starts here. And we got a responsibility as the 1/3 and the 144 to come together. Of course, when, the Most High ordains these death angels to go out and destroy everything, and pretty much Yahushua coming back to redeem us. But before Yahushua even gets back, we must be ready for the kingdom. And I'm going to get a precept for that. Yeah. And this is Ephesians 5:27, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. Yahushua's, we're not, when Yahushua gets back, we are going to have the kingdom ready. We are going to be ready. We, as the 130 and 144, we are going to be the kingdom. We're going to be in the right mindset. We're going to know exactly what needs to be done, in terms of, getting these heathens in subjection and building our kingdom up. But we have to get in the right mindset for that, because where we've been at the bottom for so long, we have to change our minds from, being a slave to, being in rulership, ruling over people. We have to go from being a slave to ruling over people. That's a big transition in the mind. When you've been trodden down, beaten for so many years, and then it's the time where you overtake. Let me get that. I think that's in Amos 9. Yeah, it is. This is Amos 9, verse 13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and the hills shall melt. So yeah, we are going to overtake the reaper. Who's the reaper right now? Esau. He's reaping wickedness in this world. But we are going to overtake him, We were being out in the field, being slaves. We're going to overtake Esau completely. And his system, it's done, We know this, but a lot of people don't. But eventually they'll find out, But we are going to overtake him, and we have to prepare our minds and get our minds right for a ruling class mentality. This is all about rulership, This is why we're in these scriptures every day. This is why we were in, getting this wisdom, and we can't get enough of it because, we want to get as much wisdom as we can. So when that time comes, when the Most High raises us up completely and it manifests itself physically, we will be in the mindset of, ruling the whole entire earth. This is a big step for us. And it's a great time. It is a great time, but we got to understand that we have to continuously renew ourselves. Like, we are about to be in rulership, and we have to get out of this slave-like mentality, It's a big step, and the Most High knows that it's going to take time to get out of that mindset of where we've been at the bottom for so long. So we just got to know that our time is here, It is here. We are close. So, I don't know if I want to go into any more precepts. we can get this last one. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, thy power, hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Yeah. And we just have to remember that we are above everybody on this earth. And this is why we've been at the bottom for so long, because obviously we've forsaken our power. We were under the curses of Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, but those curses are lifting. All praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah. So we just got to know that we are the Most High's chosen people. He loves us, and he's going to come back and redeem us. We repented in our past lives. For those that are getting this wisdom, and it's resonating with your spirit. So we just got to know that, A, we have nothing to worry about, but we need to continuously engulf ourselves in this word, because we're getting ready to make a big transition. It's being done spiritually right now, but physically, we're getting ready to make a big transition from being, the plowman to the reaper. We're going to govern, or the 144 is going to govern the entire earth, along with the Yahweh. But, the 1/3 is going to be a part of that as well. We're going to be a part of that as well. So we just got to get into renewing our minds and continuously engulfing in this wisdom, because Most High didn't bless us with this for no reason. He knows that we were meant to have this, and that we will, we just have to govern ourselves accordingly and continuously fight the good fight of faith. So I think that's all the precepts I wanted to get, but just want to in this video by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praises due. I'll see you on the next one.